Kevin Friends, Roman Abramovich's, Kante men. Welcome one and all to the Goalmouth podcast, officially the bite-siziest daily soccer news podcast of all the bite-sized daily soccer news podcasts out there today. I'm Ryan Bailey. It's Friday, November 18th, which means one thing. We made it! We made it through yet another international fortnight, everybody. We can stop kidding ourselves into thinking we like the international game until March now. Hallelujah! No more Hex nightmares or moody Lionel Messi or intolerable England games for months. What a time to be alive. Coming up on today's show, Manchester United are losing cash faster than a Las Vegas tourist. The FBI have successfully shut down $16 million of FIFA fraud. That's the video game, not the super corrupt governing body. Kosovan police claim to have stopped a World Cup qualifier terrorist attack. Roberto Firmino's unusual scouting story, and a granny who really loves Jose Mourinho. First up, Manchester United's streak of not having very much good news continues. The Red Devils are the third richest club in the world, valued at $3.3 billion by Forbes, but their liabilities have just increased. No, I don't mean the liability of Wayne Rooney, the wedding crasher. I mean their debt, which has risen 18% to £338 million since Britain ever so cleverly voted for Brexit. It's due to the fact that the pound's value has fallen even further than Jose Mourinho's reputation in recent months. Furthermore, United's 2016 first quarter revenue fell 2.8% and they'll lose £20 million in their Adidas sponsorship deal if they don't qualify for the Champions League this season. In other words, they're losing £20 million from Adidas. Next up, FIFA fraud. No, this isn't a story about Sepp Blatter or Jack Warner or any of those gang. It's about FIFA coins that video gamers earn by playing EA Sports' popular soccer game. You're awarded coins in correlation to how many hours of your life you waste playing their game, but 4 American men have been found guilty of hacking the code to pay out millions of FIFA coins, which they sold on the black market. The men from California, Virginia, Texas, and New Jersey were found guilty of making a total of $16 million from their coin trick. And you thought Gerrard and Lampard made too much money for playing. Over to Kosovo now, where police claim to have foiled a major terrorist attack that was planned to take place during Albania's World Cup qualifier last Saturday. According to The Guardian, 19 people were detained in Kosovo in relation to a pair of attacks that would have taken place simultaneously at the game in Albania and another target in Kosovo. Raids of the detainees' homes found explosive devices, weapons, and electronic equipment, including religious material and literature from well-known authors recognized for their extremist ideology. Next up, we bring you a revelation from the world of scouting. Once upon a time, clubs would have scouts in all corners of the world, unearthing the next diamond in the rough. Well, they still do that, to be fair, but quite a lot of them also rely on the vast database that is Football Manager. Apparently, Roberto Firmino was discovered from the second tier of Brazilian football, not by a South American scout on the sidelines, but a Hoffenheim scout on his PC. That scout was none other than Lutz Pfannenstiel, who you may remember from Howler Radio as the goalkeeper who played for 25 clubs in all 6 FIFA confederations. Lutz admitted his armchair scouting trick on TalkSport Radio, adding that Hoffenheim eventually sold Firmino for more than 10 times what they paid for him, so it was good scouting. Can't fault the logic there. And finally, how much do you love Jose Mourinho? Chances are not as much as Viv Bodycoat, a 59-year-old grandmother from Leicester who's a self-professed Special One superfan. She has a home full of Moo memorabilia and 3 tattoos dedicated to him, the latest of which is a design that says Ms. Jose Mourinho just above her cleavage. She was a Chelsea fan from age 15 but switched to United when Jose joined them. The media are always making out he's doing something he shouldn't, she said. But the more bad press he gets, the more determined I am to get more tattoos. She's now saving up to get her entire home decorated in Mourinho wallpaper because apparently that's a thing you can do. Well, that about wraps up this edition of The Goalmouth. Thank you so much for listening. You can explore all these stories in greater detail by clicking the link in the show notes. And we'll put up a phone number for a support line if you too are suffering from a Jose Mourinho addiction. Yeah, or maybe we won't do that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Goalmouth newsletter and brace yourself for Monday's edition, hosted by mild Mourinho addict Brooks Peck. I leave you with today's top Goalmouth tip. If you get numerous Jose Mourinho tattoos, you might also get a Jose Mourinho restraining order. Love to you, mothers. See you next time.